Guess who got her hands on 3 of the new Wave 5 Littlest Pet Shops? When I tell you I've been going to so many different stores trying to find them, I got so excited when I finally had luck with a full box. So today I'll be painting 3 of those Littlest Pet Shops, starting off with this precious, adorable little lamb. Gosh, you guys, she's probably my favorite Littlest Pet Shop I've ever had with the, Generation 7. I just think she's so stinking darling. I wanted to give her blue eyes to kind of match that, mint or blue bow that she has on the top left of her head. I think that would just be, a really fitting color for her. The lamb itself is pretty pastel, so I went ahead with a more softer kind of vibe for her. So of course I definitely had to add just a subtle little bit of blush on her face, as well as just, well, this one I actually got rid of. I tried to put yellow in her eyes to match her ears, and then I ended up hating it and then just getting rid of it later, so just ignore that. I really wanted to give her a more softer look, so instead of using a harsher black on her eyes, I just went ahead and used a deep purple. I don't know, you guys, I have a total soft spot for Littlest Pet Shop lambs. I think they are so stinking cute, and they're probably my favorite mold next to the deer, of course. If you've watched my videos, you know sheeps or lambs are my favorite ones to paint. I just think they're so cute. So of course I had loads of fun doing this one. I continued on by giving her just eyelashes, and once again I went for a lighter grayish bluish color rather than just a harsh black, just to kind of keep that soft pastel kawaii kind of look. I can easily say this is probably by far my favorite partial custom I have ever done of a Generation 7 Littlest Pet Shop. Part of me was contemplating keeping this Littlest Pet Shop and not even selling her, but I ended up just giving in and selling her anyways. Don't get attached, she's already been sold and shipped off to her new home, so this video came out a little later than anticipated, but don't worry, I still have some more Littlest Pet Shops available in my shop. I made the highlights in her eyes in the shape of a heart just to kind of continue on with that sweet pastel look. I also have these cute little flower charms that were just honestly too perfect not to add. I went ahead and just put a few flowers here and there all over her fur, or I mean I guess not fur, more like wool, but you get the idea. I also had this scarf sitting in my drawer for literally months. I just needed the perfect LPS to use it for, and I knew today was finally the day. The colors were just too perfect not to. After that, it was finally time to gloss the eyes to make them all pretty and shiny. Like I said, easily one of my favorite Littlest Pet Shops customs I've done. Even though her changes are fairly subtle, I just really changed the eyes, added some flowers, and gave her some blush. It did make a huge difference in my opinion. Here is what she looked like before, and now here is what she looks like after. Gosh, I love it so stinking much. I really just, oh my goodness, y'all, I just fell absolutely in love with this pet shop. Now it's time for the absolutely iconic fluffy tail raccoon. A lot of the stores near me started to have the Wave 5 Littlest Pet Shop, but every single time I checked them, they were always sold out of one specific pet shop, which is this raccoon. After some trial and error, I was finally lucky enough to find it. For this one, I actually quite liked the way her eyes looked like before, but I do think pink is more fitting for her. This raccoon had a little bit of pink eyeshadow on it, so I think it was just much more fitting to go with that rather than the purple she originally had. Again, I was feeling that softer pastel vibe, so instead of using a harsher black on her face, I did a deep purple instead, similar to how I painted the lamb. Now this raccoon was already just darling enough. I didn't really have to do too much extra changes to it, just mainly fixing up the eyes and making them look better. She also just had this really small crack on her face. It looks like a misprint or some kind of chip, so I also had to patch that up a little bit. This raccoon also sold out. She is not available on my Etsy shop. She pretty much sold seconds after I listed it, but don't worry you guys, I am on a mission to find another raccoon to paint, but it's just been really hard because every location I've been to, it has been sold out. I'm determined to find one and to do another eye repaint, obviously different from this one, but this was probably another one of my favorites. I still think she turned out super cute, even though the changes were fairly subtle. I absolutely had to add some blush, and because she had pink eyes, I knew I needed to give her some accessories, so I went ahead and added cute little flower earrings, a flower collar, and a bow. Now it's time for the final part, which is to gloss the eyes, and even when I say glossy eyes, just so you guys know, I am spraying it down before I do the glossing part. I usually just don't record it. It is double protected. I spray it down with Mr. Super Clear before I do the glossing, by the way. Anyways, this is her. She is all done, and I think I just absolutely love it. I cannot wait to find another fluffy tail raccoon and do it all over again. Last but not least, we have this adorable white cat. When I first saw this one right off the bat, I was like, you know what, we need to do a snowy blue eyes, give it some snowflakes type of thing, but then I saw it came with this really cute purple collar. That purple collar kind of completely changed the route of where I was going with this one, so I decided to go for a more rarity from My Little Pony, purple diva. This one, I'd say the custom was actually very simple compared to the other two that I just did. I mostly just was focusing on the eyes and making them a different color. Definitely wanted to match the color that she came with. While we're talking about the new Littlest Pet Shops that were just released, the Wave 5, if there's any specific one in that series that you guys want to see me repaint, just let me know. I'm getting my hands on the, stylish series with the poodle. I do plan on doing that one. I just bought it. I've already done a decent amount of the blind boxes, but I do plan on doing even more. But seriously, if you guys have anything in mind that you want to see me give a little glow up or a slight repaint, just go ahead and leave it in my comment section. Now it's time to just paint the eyelashes. To kind of go with that more diva look, I ended up giving her more eyelashes than she had before. Honestly, I think this cat looked more like a boy when I got it, but whatever, we're just gonna change that real quick. She was giving more rarity, diva, elegant vibes after I added some more eyelashes, and I gave her these cute little highlights. And also, I did add a few little sparkles in her eyes just to kind of give her that royal look. I also had cute little iridescent stars that I added in her eyes too, just so they have a little glimmer, and after that it was time to gloss the eyes. And of course, I added an adorable little purple bow to her ear, because you guys know I'm a sucker for adding bows to my Littlest Pet Shops. Literally almost all of them have a bow. I also took this video because I thought this was really funny. Her face was glowing for some reason under the blue light. Her body wasn't though. Girl is just radiating. Anyways, continuing on with glossing the other eye. Again, it has these cute little iridescent sparkles in them. You can only see them from certain angles though, when they kind of shimmer a little bit, and after that, she was all done. This one was more subtle, but I will say she is actually available on my Etsy shop, unlike the others that sold. This one hasn't yet. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any suggestions for Wave 5 Littlest Pet Shops you want to see me give a glow up, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching and stay cozy.